See, we was all brothers with me. Cause I'm like middle age. I'm too old to be Turk or Mel's son. Webby Mike could have squeezed in there. So them was my brothers. We was all brothers. We wasn't no over me. You know, like Uncle Slim, Big Slim, he was like OG. So, you know, rest in peace to Big Slim, but it really wasn't no over the older niggas. I was part of the older niggas. That's why like I was part of the street part. Like, so I took them niggas' word. Like, I believed everything they said because their street credit was attached to what they were saying. You feel what I'm saying? With me anyway.
Mm-hmm. So after that, you just silent about everything. Because at this point, you already got a little taste of how that feels by being on the stage touring with Webby. Then you come up with the idea to create the song and they just run off and leave you out of the mix completely.
Right.
But you was like the brainchild of everything. Do you get like some type of under the table, you know what I'm saying, compensation for that or any like royalties?
I won't even get the recognition for that.
Cut for the song and that.
Because I'm from Detroit. I won't even get the recognition for that. What other reason why I can't get my recognition for that? Why? You tell me.
The only other thing I could imagine would be because they don't really want to see you shine, become a star.
Why would be that? Because I'm from Detroit. It's gonna keep going back to because you from Detroit.
You really believe that?
I mean, I can't see no other way. I lived it.
But you don't think it can be more so that you would just be a threat though? Like they know like you really the ace in the hole.
Yeah, that be the real reason. I'm from Detroit is the excuse that they'll use if they need one.
So that's really just like a scapegoat then.
But I mean, you really gotta stay from around me because if you get around, like I say, you can be the richest nigga in the world, but when you get around a real nigga, it's different values. So, you know, you could just stay from around me even if it comes to in the booth. You know, like, okay, as long as we ain't on the same song, I'm better than him. But if he get on the same song with me, then they gonna see what he gonna do to me, and then they gonna have a different opinion. So that's why the ones who we ain't done hooked up, they just stay safe. They just stay their distance. Because they know them will be the ones that'll say, he from Detroit.
Have you ever personally heard that though?
Plenty times.
How do you respond to something like that, considering like all?
I be proud.
I'm saying all the work you know put in out there, all the accolades musically.
No, because see, it's like this here. When you don't have nothing, anything extra you got is something. So that was something. Like when my cousins met me, that's all I had. That's it. And they knew that before I got there. I didn't have clothes when I got to Baton Rouge. But I was from Detroit.
That meant something.
That meant something. He's from Detroit. That meant something. He's from Detroit. It meant something. And then once I made my name in the streets, it was in the hood. It was in the South. It was, you know, I earned that. So that's why people, you know, like they got niggas born there wasn't moving like I was moving on the type of time I was on. So it's a whole difference. So that's why they just Baton Rouge, because I earned that. I ran the streets. I ran them cuts. I was in the trenches. I slung out. I did everything it was to do. And like I say, I made it out clean. Why not come to Detroit? Why not? I made it out clean. Yeah. They try to keep me stuck in that shit. They try to keep me buried under that hate, under that pressure, under that trigger. They try to keep me stuck under that. No, man, Nigga, see the niggas in Baton Rouge, they'll walk up and kill you faster than they'll ride up and kill you. And you gotta be in walking distance. I ain't in walking distance for no nigga now. Not from Baton Rouge. The nigga killed me in Detroit, I died at home, fuck it. But a nigga ain't gonna come from Baton Rouge and do it, not walking. So that eliminates the walk-up factor right there. Because that's why not a lot of niggas die in their hood, at home, or you know, shit like that. So it's like this. if I have to earn all that here, I ain't earning no street credit here. I don't want no street credit. I keep my Baton Rouge street credit and all that. You know, I don't want no street credit. I want to help Detroit be all it could be and be like big like it's supposed to be, like it is. Because, you know, you can survive just off tourists. You feel me? If you present your shit the right way. I want to be in the Detroit in the Palace rapping my song at the game. I want to be at the Lions game, you know, when they win their first Super Bowl, running my song because I had one that fit what they trying to do. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, that's a whole different market. You know, once you make that, they say, okay, we got 8 games, 12 games, 16, 17 games a season. You got to come every week and run your song. You feel me? And that's a whole different check that niggas can't even count, but that's a check, a real check. They might say, okay, we gonna give you $200,000 for to come run this song 16 times just because the fans like this bitch. Come on, man. Then niggas, it's a whole different lane. Like that opportunity, you don't get that in Baton Rouge. It's too much, like I said, it's too much opportunity left. It's too much shit need to be promoted and advertised and marketed. Like here, bro, I can walk in a store, in a dispensary and buy this. Good shit, Zaps, $75 out the store. Why I got to go buy weed from a nigga now? I can go in the store and get a Zap for $75, some good shit, and smoke it where I want to smoke it at. In Detroit. Man, niggas need to move to Detroit just because of that, bro. Niggas in Baton Rouge still fighting weed charges and shit, man. You can't smoke, you know, where they want to smoke and got problems and all that because of smoke, when in Detroit, you can go get it out the store. And if you don't want to go to the dispensary, they got niggas in the store, the regular store. If you know them, if you on game, you know, if you solid, in the regular store. Nicks and all of that good shit. So that you can't miss. Like, struggle niggas can make it better in Detroit. Because it's more designed, but it got a bigger market too. You know, like, you can help the community here. Like, you can work for some big companies and Chrysler and all this, and you know, and you can pull it, you know.
Motor City, man.
Like creativity, talent, you know, it go a long way. It don't get old in the Motor City. See, in Baton Rouge, they'll say, yo, you too old. Motor City elevate with you. Like I say, you can be running raps or songs at the game or opening up something at, you know, Central Station. Who knows?
No, for sure.
You know, you just gotta put. It ain't hard to get it to them. Put it like that. Everybody in the same mix.
It's a city of hustlers, man, and not just on no illegal way, but just like city people.
Right, like if you tapped in when you came in, you probably saw nothing but Jewish people outside. Next door, down the street, round the corner, number of Jewish people. So it's like, okay, cool. I'm in Detroit from Baton Rouge, where they got Mexicans and all this other shit going on. It's nice, good to know, you know, my people. But you come up here, it's a whole different vibe. They don't got cats and dogs, they got deers and rabbits and shit running around.
We was talking about the black squirrels.
Yeah, black squirrels running around and shit. They don't got that down there, man. It's a whole different vibe. The air different. You know, it ain't even got chemicals in the air.
I don't know about that one. You know, they got all them plants.
Yeah, but it's just like some kind of way by being way up so high.
That's what you think.
It's different. The clouds a lot closer. They absorb a lot easier or something, man. I don't know, man.
The only thing you ain't hear when it's snowing, though, it'll get kind of rough, man. But they still driving through that snow.
Definitely.
I done been here a couple times when it done came down, dog. Like around January, February.
Right.
It can get a little.
I just think long as you got some money around January and February, you all right.
Yeah, you straight. Yeah, no, I mess with Detroit though.
You can hibernate.
Yeah.
I like the snow.
Man.
If I got heat, I ain't got no problem with the snow.
No, for sure.